So guess what I unlocked? I am so fucking happy. I look so cool. The face paint is not exactly like Jack's. I think it's supposed to be a pumpkin. However, I tried to find orange, but in the game it doesn't really seem like it's an orange. Like, hold on. I'll show you guys real quick before we get into it. It could have just been how my Switch was reacting to it. I don't know, but it didn't look like they had orange in here. Let's see. Yeah, like they have these yellows that are kind of like, it kind of reminds me of gold. Maybe it's just my eyes, I don't know. But it looks like it's more of a gold color or more brown, and then it just switches over to yellow. It's almost like the entire orange section is taken out. The reason why I say that is because, like, I swear I was like, oh, I had orange hair at one point because I was mimicking what I had in real life. Oh yeah, it's down here. So if you go to hair, yes, yeah, like it completely finishes out because it has this other section down here. It's because orange is in here. Yeah, it's orange, right? I think that's what I did, was this right here. And then I did purple with it. Yeah, I don't know why in the face paint they don't have orange then. It's pretty strange. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, but I just happened to notice it when I was like, oh, I'll give myself like a pumpkin face then, since this is a pumpkin face paint. But then they didn't have it, so I was like, well, I'll go back to white then, because originally I did put on white to try my best to replicate what Jack has. But yeah, this is about as close as I can get unless they come out with a Jack Skellington face paint. Yeah, and I chose to do the like violet or purpley roots and then just like blend into white, because in the past I used to have this type of hair and I thought it looked probably the best with this Jack Skellington outfit. Anyway, so I got on, oh hi, Simba. I got on today and I was just grinding for some stuff because that's just what I had planned, and then I just happened to notice, well, you just saw it there probably, but we'll go ahead and just do it here. I happened to notice it finally gave me the story quest. I don't know why, like, was it time sensitive and I had to just wait for, you know, quote unquote, the fairy godmother to talk to Merlin? I don't know. But now it's saying Merlin must be done his investigations by now. Talk to Merlin. So yeah, maybe it was time sensitive, I don't know. But now we can go talk to Merlin. I was trying to do stuff with him earlier where like he was in the restaurant and one of the event stuff wanted me to serve people in the restaurant. So they let me do that, but then when I tried to give him like some candy, which is one of his favorites right now, it started to trigger the quest. So I was like, oh no, let's not do that. So I figured I'd save it for you guys. Oh hey, my pumpkins came in. I was waiting for those for the longest time. But now that I'm recording, we can get into it again and see if we'll finish up the game soon. I guess he's in his house. I'm excited. I'm gonna finish the game as Jack Skellington. It's what I've always wanted. This is why I started the game. Because I thought I was gonna meet Jack. And I haven't met him yet. I'm still holding out. Oh! I'll mention it in a minute. I just happened to notice it, but I'll talk about it in a minute. We'll just go ahead and talk to Merlin first, and then maybe I'll remember. What? What is happening? There's junk in here and a piece of stone. Did it say Merlin was in here? What? You did this. Oh, there you are. Oh god.
Over here! We've got to talk. Oh, hello!
Oh, Elusive girl, the fairy godmother has informed me of all you went through in the dreamscape. I hope having to live out someone else's memories wasn't too, terribly discombobulating for you. See, oh, sorry about that. See, I wanted to talk about what I learned from the forgotten. I keep wanting to say the forgetting. Uh, the forgotten. You say the forgetting so much in this game, and now that I have to switch it over to the forgotten. So the forgotten's memories. No time for chit chat. We have the valley to save. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about this though. I want to talk about what learned from the forgotten's memories. Of course, tell me. What have you summarized or surmised? The forgotten must be stopped. The forgotten can be saved. I learned that you give pretty good advice. I mean, I already knew he did. The forgotten's just a mixed up kid. I know we can fix all this. I just have to find the right words to say. I'm afraid there might not be words that will stop the forgotten. At least not words I've found, where I've certainly tried. I saw you trying to talk to the forgotten in one of the memories. You gave the forgotten some great advice. It's too bad they weren't ready to hear it yet. Really? Which memory was it? What did I say? You said that no matter what we leave behind, there are some things that must never be forgotten. Things like friendship, love, and care. Of course. That was rather wise of me, wasn't it?
How unfortunate.
You'd only look skyward anywhere in the valley to see what happens when we do forget. You have noticed the rips in the sky, haven't you? Why, the very fabric of reality is coming undone around us. Bye, Gothel. Come to steal some books from Merlin. To find the forgotten and stop this, we'll need something connected to the forgotten. Something left behind. Like what? Forgotten hasn't left anything behind that I've noticed. Oh, but that's where you're wrong. Follow me. I've uncovered something at Mickey's house that's sure to help us. It'll be easier to understand once you've seen it. You got it.
Off with you now. Lots to do, lots to do.
I've noticed that some places have splits in them, so I wondered if they were a part of like the main story of like what was going to happen.
Oh, hello.
Observe. There on the roof of Mickey's house. It's not just the rips in the sky, there's dark magic bleeding through the very fabric of reality. Fortunately, the phenomenon is quite localized. Only certain places seem to be affected. Maybe these places were important to the forgotten. Probably just a coincidence. Can you spell it out for me? No time for riddles. Anyway, maybe these places were important to the forgotten. Yes, though I hypothesize that it's not the places themselves, but something inside of them. I thought I happened to notice,
Very kind.
because I went to Mickey's house once before. I can't remember if it was his house or somebody else's house that I happened to see something was on the floor. Might have been Mickey's. Let's see. Hey, Mickey, what's up? Don't mind us. Search Mickey's house to find something imbued with the Forgotten Start magic. Oh, I didn't notice this. I happened to notice, there was a piece of paper. So there's a house, I gotta remember where, that I gotta pick a piece of paper up for us that I can share with you guys. Since that's what I've been trying to do so far, if I remember. See, bring the Forgotten Storybook to Merlin.
What a magical mess.
Now, let's see. Ah, a book of fairy tales. Oh dear. It's positively saturated with dark magic. It must have been the Forgotten's once. There's so much music, like... I wonder if that's what they're trying to do on purpose, to have this music, like, overlay itself. I thought it was just kind of sounding a little broken, but maybe it's on purpose. Anyway, there's no other explanation. We've got something that belonged to the Forgotten. What's next? I'm afraid for the enchantment, we'll need at least 3 more Forgotten relics, just like that. This, blah, 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 blah. Anyway. Will they look just like this one? Where do I find them? Sounds like a wild goose chase to me. Let's see, will they look just like this one? Well, some might be quite special, but others could be more mundane. However, they'll all have dark magic emanating from them just like this one does. find them, you must keep an eye out for more places where dark magic is bleeding through into our world. They could be anywhere in the village. Got it. Find the relics, save the village. That's not all. We also must obtain the story behind each relic. Stories hold a magic all their own. Elusive girl, uncover the stories and you'll be able to harness the magic. You must discover why these things were of such importance to the Forgotten. You found the first one in Mickey's house. Perhaps Mickey knows the story behind it. I'll look around the village and go talk to Mickey. Thanks, Merlin.
Well, run along now.
Right. Search for the forgotten relics around the village and uncover the stories behind them. Alright, Mickey, let's see what's up.
Am I glad to see you?
Gosh, Elusive girl, things around the village aren't looking so good. Those cracks in the sky are pretty scary. Is there anything I can do to help? Maybe you can. Does this look familiar? A book of fairy tales? You betcha. It's been in my house for just about as long as I can remember. You think it once belonged to the Forgotten? You know the story behind it? It's funny, now that you show it to me, I'm remembering everything. When you were just a little kid, we read this together. At first I'd read it to you, and then one day all of a sudden you were old enough to read it to me. Oh, and sometimes we just make up our own stories to go along with the pictures. Wish I could remember this. It's a pretty special book. Lots of stories about brave heroics and evil villains. And everything comes out right just in time for the happily ever after. Maybe we can read it together again someday. I wish things were really that simple. Sounds kind of boring. Needs some more action. Anyway, maybe we can read it again together someday. Oh, I'd love that. We haven't read together since... Hey, now that I think about it, last time we read this together was right before the forgetting. Now that I'm getting used to the Forgotten, then he throws the forgetting at me. Damn it! Oh, then there's the Forgotten down there. Anyway, but gosh, that wasn't really you, was it? It was the Forgotten. They left the book with me. They seemed pretty mad. But I think deep down they were really sad about something. Gee, I hope you can help the Forgotten out. Mickey, the storybook, the magic coming off of it is stronger than ever. You've done a lot to help. Now I'll do my part to try and save the Forgotten. Alright, Merlin. Alright, Mickey. Excuse me. So that's one down. 3 more to go. So who else was very close to the Forgotten? So is it out in the village? Because I know that there's splits in the... Oh, look, it's cured now. So I don't see Minnie's house was split. I saw, I think... I'm trying to remember now, hold on. Was Scars? Because for some reason my brain was like, is it Skull Rock down there at the beach? But no, I think it's, yeah. Oh, Scar's house has a scar on it. How interesting. Let's see what's inside. Or do I talk to Scar? Probably check inside, see what's left behind, and then talk to Scar from what we learned with Mickey. I'm assuming it's this little drawing I have of him. Forgotten relic. Yeah, let's talk to Scar. Don't turn your back on me, Scar. I'll trap you again. I think that's a quote from Mufasa. Not the whole I'll trap you, that was just something I did. That's the Forgotten.
Greetings.
Ah, Elusive girl, just who I was thinking of. By my estimations, you've done a rather poor job ruling over the valley. Why, it looks to me like the sky is falling in. Are you sure you wouldn't be happier with someone more cunning in charge? Nice try, Scar. I'll think about it. But you have to help me first. Someone like Mufasa? Let's fucking go! Never speak that name in my presence. Right? Sorry? Well, I would not fucking say sorry to that. I'd be like, I will say Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa as much as I want to. Look, okay. I don't think Dreamloft is watching my plays, but if they are, Dreamloft, please, if you are bringing back Scar, can you bring back Mufasa as well? Because why not? I know he was a parent character, and a lot of parent characters in Disney die, but come on. Let's have Mufasa up in here. But anyway, well, if you can't come all this way just to insult me, what do you want? I found something in your cave. I think it used to belong to the Forgotten. It might be the key to stopping the Forgotten's plan. Do you know the story behind it? No, I've never seen it before. You sure? Maybe the Forgotten's gotten to you. Where do I get the vibe that you're lying? I have absolutely no idea. Besides, why would I want to remember such a hideous, charmless image of me? Ha! So you admit it's a drawing of you. Please, Scar, this might be the only way to stop the Forgotten and save the valley. Whatever I know about that thing, I'd sooner take it to the grave than tell you. Look, maybe you don't trust me enough to tell me yet, but sooner or later, Scar, I'll show you that I'm your friend. You'll tell me. I highly doubt it.
So, you may leave now.
Ah, the lag? Alright, so that's temporarily done, I guess, because it never went up. It's probably because I was, I assume the bottom phrases are, like mean or rude. And that's why I assume they're kind of villainous, but when I'm talking to villains, I don't really like them. I don't have a villain that... Do I have a villain that I like from Disney? Because, like, I don't want to say that I just, like, rule out villains entirely because I like Dr. Robotnik, aka Eggman. I just, sometimes you find, interesting villains. But, okay, let's keep looking for the scars on places. But yeah. I'll have to think about it, but, why don't you guys let me know, do you have a favorite villain? Where does Ursula have... Well, she probably... Oh, there's a scar there. Probably, think about probably Mother Gothel from, like, the memories and stuff. Because Mickey was in the memory. Goofy and Minnie. I didn't see anything on Minnie's house or Goofy's. We'll check Gothel. I happened to see this was sitting in here, and I was like, I don't remember if this was always here. There's a pail. No, we talked to Ursula, because, I mean, this was where she was trapped as well. It's probably where I trapped her. Now I gotta find where she's at. Oh, she's at home, never mind.
Hello, dear.
Angelfish, have you finally come to ask for my help dealing with all that trouble in the sky? It's about time. You're right, I do need your help. Take a look. What is this rubble you're handing me? If you're looking to trade, you need to find something far better than all this. I found those beach toys in the same cave that I freed you from. I think they used to belong to the Forgotten. Do you remember them? These might be the key to saving Dreamlight Valley. Now that you mention it, they do look a tad familiar. I'll tell you about them. and all it'll cost you is a simple accommodation. I hear everyone else around here are receiving them. Don't I deserve some accolades too? You have a beautiful voice. Nobody's better at making deals. I'm afraid of you, but in like a good way. Your deal, Ursula.
No.
Of course, you can't even spare a kind word for me to save the village. If the whole village falls apart, there won't be anyone around here to make deals with. Spill it, Ursula. Oh, fine. I may as well.
Huh?
Now then, there's trinkets. You used to play with them as a child. You and Moana. Moana? Of course. I'll go talk to Moana. An elusive girl. When you find the Forgotten and stop this little scheme, tell them to come see me. I can teach them a thing or two about getting what they want.
Why are you still here? Shoo!
I'm leaving. Interesting villains. Okay, I guess I would say that Oogie Boogie is, I guess I would say I like him, but at the same time when I was a kid, I used to be afraid of him. And then also Hades from Hercules is an interesting villain. Because he's funny, I guess that's why I don't know. My brain's trying to think about it. So I'm trying to think, would I be nice to a villain? Because I've been mean to Gothel, and I've been mean to Scar and Ursula. I don't know. Oh wait, is she at home? Yeah, she is at home. Sweet. I don't know. I'm just not gonna worship the ground that they walk on. No, all the things that they keep trying to get me to say to them, I'm not gonna say. It just feels weird.
Hello.
Hey Moana, I've got something I need you to look at.
Ah.
Sure, Elusive girl. Oh, what are these? Toys? Are you sure you want to play in the sand? Shouldn't you be saving the valley? Why not do both? I hope I never stop wanting to play, even if things are bad. These toys are the key to saving the valley. You're right. I never want you to lose your joy for adventure. Really though, I'm here to ask you about these. I think they used to belong to the Forgotten. I was hoping you might remember them. They do look familiar. Just like the fogs rolled in over my memories of them. What are your memories of me? Pretend you're in a canoe sailing through the fog. Don't worry, the memories will come back. Say focus your memories of me. Just think of all the memories we've made together since you've come back to the village.
Ah.
Whoa. It's so strange. The moment you said that, it's like the fog lifted. I do remember these. You and I used to play with them when you were just a little kid. It reminded me of when I was small and played in the sand with my grandma Tala. How did they wind up in that cave? Well, one day I asked you if you wanted to play, and it was like you couldn't hear me, as if you were really far away. It wasn't you anymore, was it? It was the Forgotten.
Aw.
They threw these toys away in the cave and ran off. I was confused and pretty sad. It wasn't like you to do something like that, sorry. I mean, I guess it still would have worked if I said do anything like that, but anyway. Maybe not, but the Forgotten is part of me. That kid who played on the beach with you, that part of me is in there somewhere. Well, you were an amazing kid. If that's the part of you that became the Forgotten, I hope there's still some way to save them.
See you soon.
Interestingly enough, though, if this was me as a kid, like really me, I would not have been playing with Moana as a child, because technically Moana did not exist at the time when I was a kid. I was a kid in the 90s, so I would need 90s Disney and early 2000s Disney. Sorry, Moana. I do love that movie though. It's a great movie. Okay, so I got that. I gotta keep looking for splits. Some cracks in places. So nothing was over here. I'm gonna go, it's probably like I thought, Gothel would probably be another person to talk to. Let's go see. Eee. Hey there, Goofy. Nothing from Donald. What about you, Gothel? Is your place broken in any way? Might not be, Gothel. Unless I need to go inside and find it? Like, is there... I don't know. It seems like usually their tell is that there's a crack somewhere. Let's see. Oh, and then Goofy was in the memory, so you see if his house is broken. Lag. Let's see. No. Where else is a crack?
Have a lovely evening.
You wanna just talk to the characters maybe? Like, how about you, Minnie? Do you have anything to say?
Good, you're here.
No, what do you think? I mean, I assume they would have a little star over their head. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you guys earlier. My like balloons right here from the celebration thing or whatever. I can't remember what it was called for that event right now. But these balloons I bought and I put them everywhere outside everybody's houses, I think. I can't pick them up anymore, and I don't know why. Like, I was gonna take them down so I can decorate, to have like spooky decorations or something. And they just, it's almost like the game doesn't think they're there anymore. And even like when I walk by, see? They just disappear. Like, they don't exist. Oh, but now they're there. Now they're not. Now they are. Now they're not. It's really weird because like if I'm doing this, I'm just trying to run by. Oh yeah, I never gave one to Mickey. Anyway, I'm trying to run by, like for instance over here. I'm just going, and then there's like a bunch of them right here. I might accidentally like bump into them, and I'm like, what the hell? And then it'll just suddenly appear out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, I forgot. There's balloons there. I can't see them when I'm just kind of running. I just gotta remember, oh yeah, there's balloons here and there. I can't pick them up. Like, oh, let's see if it'll let me now, actually. I noticed it, what was it, yesterday? Let's see. Oh, wait, they appeared. Because like usually if I'm like this, I can't see them. But maybe if I'm like this. Ah. Pick it up. No! Oh, thank God. I was gonna ask my mom, be like, okay, is there something wrong with the game? Is it broken? Have you noticed anything like this? But it's really weird that I have to get in an angle like this. Just so I can get rid of the balloon spine. Oh my God, you don't even know. I'm so glad that I tried to, I checked again. Oh, I forgot this was there. Ah, no, fuck. Alright, let me, that is not what I want to do. I'll do this really quick, just so I don't forget. Okay, now I gotta find all the other balloons. I got some outside my house, I think. Yep. I think that was it. And some down here. Oh my God. Did Goofy have? Yeah, how come I didn't get Mickey any? I forgot to get Mickey some? Maybe I already picked up his. I don't know. That's, my brain's not... Oh, I forgot to take the Ferris wheel down too. I'm gonna leave the trash bins and the benches, I think, but let's see. Oh my God, please stop. Did Merlin have one? No, I didn't give any to Merlin. Okay, that might be everything. If I can just remember in case I run into some more that, if I just angle the camera, I can possibly get it. Just get this too while I'm at it. I think that was... Wait, did anybody else get it up here? I think I remember seeing... I gave some to... Maybe Elsa and Anna. Let's see, did Elsa give one? Zoom in. Yes, I saw it briefly. Oh, I didn't even... Like, it was invisible, but the little hand changed, so I was like, is this it? That's so weird. Oh, there it is. So I gave them some, but I forgot to give... Maybe I didn't forget to get Mickey. Maybe I lucked up and was able to get it off of his house. But everybody else was having trouble because I was like, why can't I see it? Alright, so that should be good for now. Back to what we were doing there before I got distracted with the balloons because I could not figure out how to get rid of them.
My, the valley is looking splendid, my dear.
Thank you. Alright, let's see. So... Lisa's up here? I'm just curious to see if her house had a split in it. Alright, cool. Yeah, chest. Blue chest. Hello, house. Let's see. Maybe the castle. No. Man, where is the other one?
I've got your back.
I'm trying to go into like Goofy's house. See if I see anything. Ah! You had balloons. And did Buzz have balloons? Yep. Gotta get those. Now go to Minnie's house. Well, I don't see anything. Alright. I'm assuming if it's not at Goofy's, then it's probably not gonna be at Minnie's either. But we will check. And then I can check Gerthel's house. No. Maybe where Olaf, where we found him. There might be something there. Oh, there's a balloon there. Ah. Haha. Let's go. Gun blanket. So where's Olaf then? He needs to be served at the restaurant. I still need to serve people at the restaurant.
Oh, hi!
Elusive girl, I'm so glad you're here. I don't want to alarm you, but I've noticed that the village seems to be, broken?
Oh.
This guy looks angry. Unfortunately, my arms aren't long enough to give it a hug. I was hoping you could help me with all that. Try not to worry about that too much. How would you ever hug the sky? So I was hoping you could help me with all that. Me? Oh, I'd love to help. Wait, how am I supposed to help? I found a blanket in the secret chamber. I think it used to belong to the Forgotten.
Oh.
You know anything about it? Fuzzy, cuddly blanket! You found it! Hooray! But I don't know too much about it. Ooh, but I do know who might. Elsa. I remember it from her room at the castle. Of course, she doesn't get cold, but I think she just likes being cozy sometimes. She has to know the story behind that blanket. Thanks, Olaf. I guess I'll have to go talk to Elsa if we're to have any hope of stopping the Forgotten. And in the meantime, I'll just find and categorize all the different kinds of rocks in the village. Why? I'm calling it controlling what I can when things feel out of control. Oh, okay.
See you soon.
Well, you do that then, buddy. Let's see. So now Elsa. Wait, she was in there too? Fuck. Oh, man. Okay. Back in we go. Yep, you're right there.
Hi there.
Elusive girl, I've seen what's going on in the sky over the village. Is there any way I can help you? And is there any way I can help? You only have to ask. Maybe you can make an ice shield around the village. Just keep being you, Elsa. That's all the help we need. I don't even know how to help myself. When it comes to that, I'm certainly happy to try. Well, I know there's one way you can definitely help. Take a look at this.
Oh.
Does it look familiar? Oh, it does look familiar. From a long time ago. We think it belonged to the Forgotten. We need to know the story behind it.
Huh.
It's funny. Just a second ago, it was like my memories of this were covered over by a mist. But then I looked at you and I thought of our friendship and the adventures we've gone on together. And I remembered. I gave this to you. You were just a child then. You wanted to explore the ice cavern with me. But it was so cold in there, so I brought you my favorite blanket from home. And then the Forgotten split off. Well, I guess they held on to it until they dropped it in the secret chamber. I wish I could remember this, but I guess the Forgotten has some of those memories. Well, hope you can help pull the Forgotten back from the edge before it's too late. And if you do manage to bring them back, well, maybe I can talk with them. I know what it's like to go too far. Thanks, Elsa. That's all I need for now. The magic coming off the blanket seems stronger already.
I hope we can talk again.
Okay, so that's that. Now to find another one. I wonder, what about on the beach? One of the other places we went to. Because I went to the cave, and then there was... Oh, I ran out. But luckily, I have so many of these when I'm always trying to find new recipes. Make like a bunch of... Oops. Make a bunch of... random stuff. Not exactly random, they're all pretty much the same. Keeps coming out the same way. I'm like, no, please, stop. Especially when it just comes out as crackers, and I'm like, dude, I gave you so many ingredients and you're just gonna give me crackers? Let's see. Nope. Where to go to next? Oh, I gave a balloon to Mono and Ariel. God damn. Being invisible makes it harder to find them. Let me in. Nothing. Okay. Let's see. Where else to go? I did give Merlin one. It was right there. Invisible balloons. Just figure check one more time. Okay. Where else? I mean, do I go to the ice cavern? Because that was another place that had some stuff for us, but mostly that was for Elsa's, wasn't it? Still keep thinking about the castle itself. No. Maybe I should go in the castle then and see if I find anything. There's the secret door. I can check there as well. It's for Beauty and the Beast now, since they unlocked that. Or they dropped that. I haven't unlocked it yet. Look at the spooky music. Is that like an indicator that I'm close? I don't know. Now I'm further away. More books? I already read these though. Hmm. No. I don't know, man. Don't know where else to look. Man, I cannot find it. I don't know if it'll allow me to see it in this mode. I just assumed it would, but I cannot find the last one. Oof.
Oh, hello. Well, I tip my hat to you, though I prefer not to take it off.
Hmm.